almost 2 lakhs diabetics need dialysis in this country regularly, and I'm here to share something that will help many more lakhs of people avoid it. It's on the basis of data of 1,500 approximate diabetics with kidney disease that Freedom from Diabetes has worked with, and the statistics are interesting. What we found is 21% have been able to completely normalize their creatinine, and 25% have been able to get into a completely good eGFR. Another 40% of them have been able to improve the creatinine, their eGFR, and their microalbumin leakage, which is happening through urine. So approximately around 60 to 65% diabetics of the 1,500 we've treated. It's not a huge number, but it's a significant number. We've been able to bring their creatinine either into the normal zone or improve it. Summary: out of 3 diabetics, 2 diabetics will improve significantly or normalize their kidney function. So let's understand creatinine, let's understand microalbumin, let's understand kidney problems better. We all have heard diabetics do end up with kidney damage over a longer period of time, and this happens because the nephrons in the kidneys are slowly getting affected because of high sugar, high blood pressure, and also obesity and other habits. When these nephrons which are there in kidneys start getting damaged, they are not able to eliminate creatinine, which is a normal byproduct of day-to-day living and muscle turnover properly, and this creatinine will start increasing in the blood. For males, if the blood creatinine, serum creatinine levels is going above 1, and for females if it's going above 0.8, it's not a good sign. It may be the beginning sign of kidney problems. Also, when these nephrons get damaged, they are not able to absorb the protein, which is typically albumin, back into the blood while the blood is flowing through the area called as glomerulus, a very small but very dense area of blood capillaries interacting with urine tubules. And if the nephron, which is basically a combination of a lot of blood and urine tubules, that gets damaged, it's not able to pull back the protein into the blood, and that creates a leakage of protein in the form of albumin in urine. And if it starts going between 30 to 300, it's called microalbuminuria, and if it goes above 300, it's called macro, which is major albuminuria. Kidney damage can be known by these 2 medical parameters: serum creatinine and micro or macroalbuminuria. Serum creatinine also reflects as eGFR, which is estimated glomerular filtration rate. How will you come to know? What will be the symptoms that there is some problem happening? Typically what is noticed is the urine becomes a little foamy, which means you gather some more bubbles when you are urinating. Also, at times patients with kidney problems will have itchy skin or water accumulation in their feet or around their eyes. And these symptoms, if they are there in you or anybody who has diabetes, it's a warning sign, because that means already the nephrons are damaged, the creatinine is rising, microalbumin leakage is happening. What's the way out so that your creatinine doesn't go to 2 and 4 and 5 and then dialysis? The secret we've learned at FFD is about an integrated approach, a holistic approach of treatment, which helps reverse kidney damage and also protect you from further kidney damage. In the holistic approach, first and foremost would be the medical part, in which you have the best and the most optimal medications to manage your blood pressure, because high blood pressure damages more kidneys than high sugar. Also the best medicines to manage your diabetes, because certain medications can actually increase kidney damage and certain medications help in protecting the kidney from getting damaged further, like linagliptin. Also, certain medications like painkillers, certain painkillers like ibuprofen should be completely avoided by diabetics because they can damage the kidney much more. And supplements, if you take the right supplements, typically acetylcysteine and taurine, these two supplements taken together can help repair or reverse kidney damage. Like this, there are many things in the medical front which we've discovered over years, last 10 years, which are adapted to each person on a case-to-case basis, because every kidney patient needs to be treated individually. Medical front, once it's taken off properly, you need to look at the diet also, and there needs to be a renal diet. You cannot have regular smoothies, you cannot have any kind of food item which is going to again increase your uric acid or creatinine. So animal food has to be restricted, salt has to be restricted, potassium lowering vegetables have to be used. Vegetarian vegan diet definitely helps, but it has to be closely monitored, and every month as creatinine, EGFR and microalbumin is checked, the diet needs to be changed. Also, medical part done, diet part done, we need to get into the exercise. Lot of cardio or lot of muscle breakdown through heavy weightlifting can actually damage the kidneys more. So that has to be restricted. One has to do lighter exercises, many yoga based exercises which have stomach crunching involved, and we've got separate yoga videos on kidney yoga which you can go through if you like, which will help to improve the blood circulation happening in the kidney area and remove the stuck up blood and infuse fresh blood over there. You should practice those again under proper physiotherapist supervision. Last but not the least, besides medical, diet, exercise, is fear, anxiety, worry. Kidney is the organ which gets affected a lot with fear, anxiety, worry kind of emotions, and there are researches which have proven that. Also, when you know you have kidney problem, you tend to become more fearful whether I land up in diabetes. So a proper counseling, a proper reorganization of your stressors externally and internally in life can actually help to repair your kidneys. So though there are lakhs of people undergoing dialysis in this country and across the world, and many more might lead in that direction, we bring hope to all of them with a wonderful research of 1,500 diabetics who had kidney problems, where we could actually reverse or in fact normalize also for almost 2/3 of them. And the way is going to be individualistic with proper assessment medically, diet wise, exercise wise, and inner transformation stress wise. So there is hope and there is light at the end of the tunnel, and the tunnel is not too long, it's pretty short. It's a 1-year tunnel of a holistic transformation program which you can benefit from.